crazy. If you're tuned in and you're here right now, you're locked in and learning with Vel. So I want to welcome you guys back to another live stream. As always, it's really important to understand, guys, trading is subjective to what you see. Not everyone will see the same picture, and not everyone will understand the vision that you have when you're looking and analyzing different pairs in the market. So my job is not to tell you to change what you're doing completely. It's actually to tell you that if you look at the markets through a different lens, you may be able to find different types of opportunities. Some of you trade support resistance. Some of you trade institutional concepts. That's okay. You know, there's many different languages the market speaks, and it's down for you to decipher between which one makes sense for you. So I'm going to send this out to my community so that members can get onto the live streaming. And most importantly, I just want to be able to share with you guys what's really important when it comes to being in profit. A lot of the time, you know, a lot of you will really be confident when you're making money. Now, making money is a good thing. Of course it is. But you got to think of it like this, okay? Being consistent is even more important than making money. What do I mean by that? Some of you might think, Vel, what do you mean being consistent makes more than making money? Well, I mean it because you have to really understand, right? If you went to the casino and you rolled the dice 5 to 10 times, and out of the 10 times, 7 times you were profitable and 3 times you lost, you'd still make that, you'd still be profitable, right? But the problem is, in today's society, someone will roll the dice 7 times and win 7 times and really be greedy to roll the 8th, a 9th, a 10th, 11th, a 12th, a 13th, a 14th time. Now, why am I saying this? Is because you have to know when to walk away. You have to know when to sit on your hands in the trading market and not place a trade. That's what you have to know to do, okay? When you're able to do that, you can actually put yourself in a position, guys, where you can be more profitable by not taking any trades. You can be more profitable by not taking any trades. Now, this week alone, okay, if I go inside the Discord and share with you guys what we have in the Discord over here, I was actually going to send out a gold trade, but we can see we've been very profitable. Look, I call this fun coupons, okay? We've been very profitable inside of this channel. It can keep going and going and going and going and going, okay? There's no gimmick, there's no facade. We're catching huge moves, right? 1,700 pips, 2,600 pips on Bitcoin. We're catching humongous moves. These moves that take place, guys, you know, it's not luck. 30 winning trades, 3 losses. Where's my cigar? These are things that, you know, we can make fun of these things, but as long as we don't get overconfident, we don't overcomplicate things, that is the most important aspect here when it comes to trading. Knowing when to sit on your hands. In this range here is when you don't want to be in any trades, guys. Some of you will think, actually, no, I want to be in trades inside of this range because I'm waiting for it to do something. But in actual fact, that range is a accumulation of a recycle, okay? It's the transition of the markets doing something different. But without a solid bias on where you think the market's going to go, meaning really without you understanding if it's reaccumulating or redistributing, it would be pointless you getting into a trade like inside of this zone here. So sometimes it's really good to sit on the sidelines. Gold was really profitable yesterday. Throughout this whole week, gold has been profitable. Now, I wanted to send out this sell, as you guys can see. I did have it sitting here ready to send out, but I didn't get the pullback I wanted. And because I didn't get the pullback I wanted, I'm prepared to sit down and watch this move. I'm prepared to let it go. When you're prepared to let trades go, that is the art of actual trading, because you're not going to catch every single move. For those of you who are in the chat, for those of you who are maybe watching this recorded stream after the live stream, how many trades do you sit on? Sorry, how many times do you pass trading opportunities? Or are you a type of person that when you see the trade, you need to run to the trade and take it straight away? You know, even if you're 5 minutes late, even if you plan to have your entry up here and now price is down here, how many of you are still jumping into the trade even though prices maybe drop down 50 to 60 pips past your entry? Those are the exact reasons why you will not be a profitable, consistent trader. So it's really important to sit on your hands, guys. It's not just about taking trades every single day. I know for most people, you'll look at other Discords, other Telegrams, other trading communities, and people are sending out trades every single day. It's like TP's hit, TP1, TP2. But when you check their trades, right, guys, you know, I'm not even going to name any people, but a lot of people's trades, when they tell you TP1's hit, they're setting TPs like this. Let me show you so you know what's actually happening here. They'll set a trade like this to here, okay? That's fucking, what, 6 pips, right? What is that? How many pips is that? 6 pips that they'll set, and they'll tell you, yeah, TP1 hit, TP1 smashed. And then it's creating FOMO for you to be like, oh my gosh, I'm missing out on such a huge trade. When really you're not missing out on nothing, guys. A lot of people are sending out trades and they're making you feel like you're missing out on a boatload of trades because every day TP1's hit, or they're putting on insane lot sizes. I've got a 6-figure trading account. I can easily put on 20 lots, 30 lots, right? And then show you that I've made 10 grand over a 5-pip movement. And to you guys, it's going to look like, wow, he's actually smashing it. But no, he's just made the market's moved 5 pips. That's why I'm up 50K. So it's all about, you know, being realistic. It's all about managing your expectations, okay? When you go into the channel and you look at people's profits, okay, sometimes you're going to see, if I scroll up and we go up as far as like, look, let's say we go, where is this? This is January times, okay? When you look at a man's profit like this and he's made £185 off of a 0.1 lot size, this is from a trade I sent out, of course, in January, yeah? £185 to most people can easily be looked past and said, it's 185 quid, it's not a lot of money. But guys, you really have to understand, yeah? If you times £185 by 30, okay, 185 times 30, that's £5,550 throughout the month. Let's not get carried away here by thinking that we need the glorious days like this where we're making 5 or 4 figures. Let's think about compounding small results, especially if you have a small account. My trades will lead you to a path of freedom. I'm not here to sell you guys a course. You guys can go on my YouTube channel. You guys can find all of my content on there. Well, not all of it, but you can find a lot of it on there. Or you can enter the Discord, and in the Discord you guys can ask questions and you guys will get the help you guys need, okay? I've also got a bot, okay? I've got a bot, Learn with Vel bot. This bot has different strategies, okay? So it's priced, the highest end is 7,000, the lowest end is 2,000, and you know, it does what it says on the tin. If we keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, just so that I'm showing you guys, look, it's not just a case of this bot came out yesterday. No, what date is this? This is the 2nd of April, 2025, okay? If we keep scrolling, all right, let's just do this here. Let's go all the way up. Let's see if we can go back to last year. Too many chats in here. Why is there too much people talking? Okay, cool. Here. Okay, he hasn't really shown the thing, has he? Too much conversations. This is why I don't like people talking in the wrong channels, man. Because when we're scrolling up, we just want to see profits. That's all we want to see. But look, okay, small personal account. You made £17 here. What date is this? This is February. Can we go back to 2024? Can we? Can we push it up? All right, look. Where are we? This is January, okay? But, you know, all you can see £100 there. You can just see consistency. You can see people are making money. USD JPY consolidation bot. He's made £124. Okay. What year was this? This was what? This was. All right, cool. Guys are printing out every single day, so unfortunately, there's a lot to scroll through. If we can get back, this will be the last time I'm scrolling. Cool. We're still not in December, but fine. Nonetheless, guys, all I'm showing you is, look, people are making money using the software, but different folks, different strokes, you know. Some of you might want to be a bit more hands-on. Some of you may just only want to have an automated bot that can, you know, place the trades for you, because very simply, you don't have the time. You don't have the time to kind of look out for trades. You need something to be a bit more automated. You want to invest money into an asset that can just start working for you. That's A-okay, right? And why I'm showing you these results and going back as far as 2024, just so that you guys can see the transparency. A lot of the time when people come online on these platforms, they tell you, yeah, this is the best thing since sliced bread. And then when you purchase the product, it's the complete opposite, right? I'm showing you guys what people are making and what they've been making. Of course, guys, like an AI bot, okay, it works well in certain conditions, okay? Algorithm bot, excuse me, it works well in certain conditions. It's not going to work well in certain conditions, right? If there's high impact news, then the bot doesn't work well. But we're not going to get into what the bot does and what it doesn't do. I'm just showing you guys. I've got Quantvel, which is my own softwares that people use to trade with, or people, of course, follow my trades inside the trading channel. Now, to get to trades, because that's why you guys are here, I have sent out a trade for Bitcoin. So if you're here right now, I'm shorting Bitcoin. I'm currently in profit with it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Oof. I was in profit. Now it's pushed back. Now, some of you might think to yourself, Quantvel, how do you trade Bitcoin? Or, you know, what is it that you see when others don't see things? Like I said to you guys on the stream I had yesterday or the day before, I said, if you go back to the previous stream, you'll see with the session candle strategy, sometimes you have to get a trade wrong in order for you to get it right. Okay. Now, I like to look at the Bitcoin Trust. If I go on the 1 hour, I like to look at the Bitcoin Trust because it is the Bitcoin ETF market, okay? And I like to look at the NASDAQ. So if the NASDAQ is coming down and the Bitcoin Trust is coming down, Bitcoin usually follows it, okay? So I'm going to set an alert here for when that comes down, I can get notified. The NASDAQ's also at an all-time high, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It's also at an all-time high, so there isn't really much data we can have above. All we can do really is hope that price has taken the liquidity for it to swoop it and come down. Now, interestingly, I did have this drawing, which was I wanted price to push up, take the liquidity from the highs, come back down to the order block, and then push higher. If that happens right now, great. If it doesn't, then of course it's not going to be any motion in the ocean because we're not even trading the NASDAQ. I like to just use the NASDAQ as my cross reference. So again, for those of you who are just tuning in, I am in a sell for Bitcoin. This is the SL. This is the TP. We're currently 37 winning trades throughout the month. 37 winning trades, and we've had 3 losses. Okay. Go and check my stats. Go into the daily recap. See the type of trades that we're giving out, guys. We're not giving out trades that are hitting 5 pip TPs and 2 pip TPs, and we're giving out trades that's doing, look, 385 pips, you know, 900 pips on Bitcoin. The first week of June was insane. We had 11,964 pips in one single week. These things can happen, but they don't happen every single day. So you've got to be patient. You've got to be patient. And if you're here on the live stream, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on TikTok, I ain't got the chat box open for TikTok, unfortunately, but I got the YouTube one open. If you're here, guys, on YouTube, smash the like button. It goes a long way. I gave out $1,000 to a lucky subscriber 2 days ago. What's today? Thursday. On Tuesday, I gave out $1,000 to a lucky subscriber. So if you want to be in for a chance to win $1,000, all you have to do is be a subscriber to my YouTube channel, follow the content, like the videos when you see it, and I will be giving out $1,000. Really, I want to be giving out $2,000 when I get to 2,000 subscribers. But I feel like the giveaway is kind of good because, look, in this case here, for example, guys, I'm about to make $1,000, right? I'm about to be up $1,000 in profit with this trade. I'll probably make at least $7,000 to $8,000 off of this. I can afford to give you guys $1,000. Why would I do that in this current market condition? Well, I would do that because hopefully you guys would understand that money comes and goes. Money is not something that should be worshipped or should be idolized. It's actually an asset that we should get to work for ourselves. We should make money work for us. We shouldn't be working hard for money. So again, smash the like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. You know the vibes. It's lit side. I wish I could play some music on here, but if I play the music, will I get copyrighted? I don't know if I get copyrighted. Fuck it. I've had a couple of strikes on my account though. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. But guys, look, I gave out this Bitcoin trade and it's coming down. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm showing you guys the free trade that's right here for you guys, right? Bitcoin, the SL is here, TP1, TP2, TP3. It's all there, okay? Some of you guys jumped onto the stream, you saw price was pushing up, you might have panicked. But I never panicked, guys, okay? I've shown you guys week in, week out, day in, day out what I'm doing. And I mean, I don't really know what else to say. You know, I'm telling you guys, I use the Bitcoin Trust. This is the Bitcoin ETF. This is currently coming down, ladies and gentlemen. This comes down, Bitcoin's coming with it. There goes the alert. Okay. This comes down, Bitcoin comes down with it. Gold, I'm not even touching that. I'm staying away from gold, if I'm honest with you. If we can get a pullback, I might be interested. But gold, I mean, gold looks ugly, man. Like in this range here of this action, I don't even want to be involved in trades like that. It's ugly. It's up, it's down, it's up 100, it's down. I don't want to be in that at all. So we're shorting Bitcoin today. Okay, we're shorting Bitcoin now. Ideally, this first take profit is going to be 780 pips in this area right here. If the music is too loud, let me know. I don't know if it is or if it isn't, but it's a party over here. Why should it not be? We're making money, we're printing. Why should it not be a party? That's the question. All right, guys. If you click the link in my bio, somehow, somewhere, you'll get access to my Discord community. That's where I gave out this trade. So the question really is, if you're not inside this community, then you're probably losing out. Okay, I'm gonna write in here, who's in profit? Who's in profit? Post up your profits in the profits channel. Alright guys, the community's been on to me. They've been on to me to provide a free trade for a while. Because I have a premium chat, but I'm in profit with a Bitcoin trade. Okay. Money day. We're printing. Yeah? Fun coupons. This is what we're doing. This is what I'm doing. This is the Learn with Vel way. Now, some of you might be thinking, Cavell, how can you be selling an asset with not much to go off of? That is the reason why my strategies are important. It's the reason why when you're trading, you have to put yourself in a position where you're able to look at things from a different lens. So let me know, guys, what trading concepts do you guys trade? Are you guys retail traders? Are you institutional traders? If you're not following me on YouTube, so if you're on another streaming platform right now, my YouTube channel is Learn with Vel. There's a lot of free educational content on there. I have my LWV, stands for Learn with Vel strategy. I promise you guys, it will change the game. You will never have to pay anyone for any mentoring. If you watch that video, you guys will learn exactly what it takes to become a trader. That one video. When people sell you a course, you have to learn this and learn that and this and that and shake it all around. This video, you'll only need to know that. The youngest person I taught was 14, my cousin at the time during lockdown, okay? He's now 18. But I'm telling you, the only thing you guys will need to learn is that LWV strategy. So check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. Thank me later, guys. You're welcome. Where are you guys from? Where's everyone tuned in from? Let's see what's happening. Okay, cool. So, you know, if I did send out this gold trade, which I never sent it out, where was it? Here, I never sent it out. If I did, then we definitely would have had TP1 and 2 hit for sure. But I didn't, so we can move on past this and have a look at gold pulling back. But I think gold needs to push up, if I'm honest with you, you know. Gold does need to push up. It did break the bullish structure, of course. So the pullback would just be for a continued short. But right now, when I milk gold so much, I kind of put myself in a position where I'm like, hey, you've been milking it, sit back. Like, you can't come to gold and trade gold every day. Gold doesn't move every day. Some days gold's sole purpose is just to entice people in. So you've got to know, guys, when to kind of sit on the sidelines with gold, man. Trust me, it's not there to be played with every day. If you play with it every day, it might fucking, might take your money. I have been eyeing up this trade on USD JPY, to be honest with you, but it's moving really slow, so I just wanted to leave it. But I do see USD JPY coming down towards this order block down here. I definitely see it pushing down, so I don't know if it's worth any of you wanting to get into that trade. Me personally, I don't trade it. I just use it to help me analyze gold. But, if UJ is coming down, that would mean gold should be pushing up, right? So with a 35 pip stop, that would give me a nice 3-to-1. Okay, that could be a nice trade there for you guys. It's very slow. It's awfully slow. USD JPY. And I would like for the JPY basket to get stronger. So if the yen doesn't get stronger, then UJ is going to come down. But if the yen gets weaker, then we're relying on the strength of the dollar. And right now the dollar's hitting the deck as well. The dollar's hitting the deck as well. So we have to see exactly what's happening here. Right now we need a stronger yen. Okay, we need a stronger yen in order for us to actually see something here. What's the song name? It's a big tune. Let me run it back again. The song is called Know That You Are Loved. If you type in Cleo Soul, CLEO, Soul, big tune. Can you lot hear it? I might have to turn it up for you lot. This is the Money Day anthem. I'm sure this song ain't copyrighted, so I can run this one. This is what we're doing. We're giving away money, we're making money, and we're vibing. Woo! Alright, this is the Big Steppers. I'm not sure if you lot are ready for this one. Super D. Yeah? DJ Maestro Super D. Serious movers, this one. This is the summertime anthem. Let me put on the AC because it's getting hot in here. Inside. I feel like I'm DJing. Let's stay on track, though. Let's stay on track. Oil's kind of flatline right now. You've seen the tensions with Israel, Iran, even Pakistan's getting involved at the moment, but I don't really know. The outcome of what Pakistan's involvement has been. I've just kind of recently read that, but they are defending Iran. Israel saying that they won the war and they took out the nuclear plants and all this nonsense, but Iran's a huge producer of oil. They could easily stop the production and the price of oil could go up, and a lot of us would think that in the times of this uncertainty the price of oil should rise, right? It should rise, but it hasn't really risen. It hasn't really done what we thought it would do. So I'm still targeting upside potential, which is these liquidity areas above. I think we do need to go back above $100 a barrel. We really do. But with that being said, right now we could be entering into buying areas. So I'm going to keep my eyes on the $63 because if we could buy around that area, which is just an imbalanced fill, if I'm honest with you, it's off of a weekly lip block as well. So we could get areas filled down there, then we could potentially be in for a trade to hold for a potential few weeks. Touch wood. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that. We are going to see what's happening, what's crack-a-lacking with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a bit slow right now. It's not really doing much. But I'm well aware of this, guys, in a sense where I really do understand that, you can't turn up to the markets every day and expect to trade. Some days you just can't do that, guys. It just doesn't really work. So some days I might go a bit quiet, but if I'm quiet, it's for the good of the colony. It's for the good of the colony, guys. Trust me. Let's see if anyone posted up some results with the Bitcoin trade. Where are we? Okay, cool. Look, JZ, £79. That's not bad on a Monday. Well, it's not a Monday, it's a Thursday. We've got here Els, he's got, what's that? 10, 15, 16, 17 quid. Easy. Why is it not opening? Here we go. Okay, so this brother here is definitely not trusted my trades, and that's cool. That's all right. He has to take his time, and I agree. Taking your time should always be the most important thing to do here. So profit is profit, guys, man. Gold, unless gold can show me something right now of breaking this high, unless gold can show me that it's going to either break this high up here or break the low and then retest, I'm not interested. I'm really not interested. I'm not going to get sold into no hype. Gold off of an hourly time frame. If I go on the line graph here, we broke the structure here from bearish to bullish. We pulled back and then we went up. If we have a look here, we had a high to low. Price came down. Didn't actually touch the 62. You know what, guys? Didn't touch the 62, but then it pushed up. You know what? Gold could be a nice buy right now. Considering it's come down and touched the 62 here. It's pushed up. When it pushed up, though, I could have just extended the high. Yep, and then it's come down and hit the 70. Yeah. This is the reason why you can't be a trend trader, guys. A lot of people, oh, it's bearish, let's just sell. Oh, it's bullish, let's just buy. Let's buy gold right now. Buy gold right now. Buy gold. Buy Xauusd. Okay. Okay. Free 10. Alright, let's move this over here so I can edit it and see it at the same time. SL is going to be 3310.8. TP1, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be this high up here. Okay, that's TP1. So then we can go risk free after that. 3327.1. TP2 now, this is when it gets juicy. TP2 is going to be, so that was one previous high, second previous high, third previous high. 3339.6. And the third take profit, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't take this trade, you might miss out, man. You might miss out. The third is going to be 3365.5. Okay? 3365.5. That's the trade. That's what we're going with. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. That's you. Come on, man. Okay. You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Now, I'm looking at this order block as one source to say that the sell side liquidity was taken. I'm also looking at this fib, okay? But the first thing that I'm looking at is the structure. That's the first thing. The structure was broken from bearish to bullish. These lower highs was taken out. So we had price push up to make the high, push down to make the higher low, pushed up to make the higher high, higher low, higher high. Price has come down, and through price coming down where it is right now, we know the structure is bullish, right? So structure being bullish is number one. Number two, we had an order block down here. Number 3, we've got a Fibonacci retracement. Okay, now these zones that I like to buy from, which is 62, 70, or 79, these are my real sweet spot, G spot types of areas. And you know, those areas, 7 times out of 10, when done correctly, when in the right trade, your first take profit target should always be up here. Now, some of you might be thinking, Vel, what? Your first take profit target 3365, like that's over 400 or something pips. Why would you want your first take profit target to be up there? Well, the reason why you want your first take profit target to be up there based off of these Fibonacci numbers is because from the green zone down here upwards, this is usually the first area. Okay, that price will reach, it will reach between -14 to -27. The second area will be the -127 to -141, and then the third area will be -200 to 250. But you know, there's no guarantee as to how long it's going to take for those areas to be reached. But I can show you an example. So you guys know what I'm saying. Do you trade on funded accounts or personal, Vel? Just wondering how you deal with the drawdown restrictions if you did. No, I don't trade on funded accounts, bro. FTMO banned me. I had an FTMO live account. They sent me an email saying, oh yeah, your lot sizes are too high. It's deemed very high risk, and because of that, we're gonna close your account. And you know, since FTMO can fucking restrict the amount of lots that you're using on a trade. If it's profitable, it's profitable, right? I was using 35 lots per trade and it was profitable. But, you know, a lot of these prop firms don't want you to be profitable. That's not their business model. Their business model is you constantly buying account after account after account. So in that same 3 to 4 or even 5 week time that you spend getting funded and trading off one of those accounts, you know, when they turn around and tell you they're not going to pay you, that's 4 to 5 weeks that you just wasted. So I personally don't like to use them. It's not to say that they don't work. I know they work for some people. I know they work for a lot of people, but they don't work for me. So, yeah, I just stick to real life money. And that's the best thing for me. So let me show you guys how this Fibonacci works. You will never go wrong with this, okay? So here, we start at the bottom of a trend, and as I showed you guys, right, the green zone is where I'm going to buy from. Yeah, always 62, 70, or 79. Now, a lot of you would know the Fibonacci number is 61.8, right? I think it's 61.8. It should be. It's been such a long time since I've even seen that number, but the Fibonacci number, okay, I like to have mine as I like to have mine at 62%. Why? Because then when price actually reaches 62, I don't hesitate. If price reaches 61, what's the Fibonacci number? Is it 61.38 or 61.2, 61.3? Whatever. When it hits that number, you can sometimes hesitate. Oh, did it hit it? Did it not? No. See, when I see 62 hit, I'm in, right? So this zone here is where I will always buy from. If you're just tuning into the live stream, money day, okay? I'm giving you guys an easy strategy which you guys can use in any time frame, and you will always make money. This strategy will help you be more patient, it will help you be more precise, and it will help you be more profitable, okay? Taking an entry on a 62 or 70 or 79% and then using the first take profit area as the -14 to -27%. Guys, it will hit this zone. It just might take a bit longer, but it will hit this zone. I'm going to do it as a red zone. Let me take off this middle thing here. Okay. This is going to be my first take profit. And then remember, if you guys have been on the stream already, I told you guys the second area is going to be the 141 to 127. So we can see that here. So we can see up here again. We've got, and then the third one will be the 250 to 200. Okay. Now this zone arguably is a lot bigger, right? But what can you guys see? What do you see? Tell me what you see here. Right? You see the first take profit target was hit. The first take profit target was over 500 pips. Yeah. The second take profit target, and this is gold. Okay, guys, this is gold. The second target was over 1,000 pips, 1,200 pips. The third take profit target, we don't even need to say that. Okay, come on, we know what it was. But my point is this, okay? This strategy with the Fibonacci is going to help you be more profitable. Let's move it over here so you guys can see. It's going to help you be more profitable. It's going to help you exercise more patience. And it will also help you to be more precise. That's the most important thing. So when we get over into current, price action, you know, and we see these types of zones here that get triggered, when we start to see, where are we? When we start to see rejections like this, okay, these things are really good for us off of the key areas that we want to get involved in the trade, because actually it shows us, wow, this area is being rejected, which gives us more confidence to believe that price wants to push away from here. Now, whilst we've been talking, did it hit TP1? 1, 2, 3. Nah, I don't think it did hit TP1. It couldn't have. There's no way. There's no way. Well, there is a way, but I don't think it did hit that. Not yet. Not yet. So yeah, this is a party, man. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. Bitcoin's coming down also. If you guys are tuning in on YouTube, smash the like button. It goes a long way. It might not do a lot for you, but it does enough for me, okay? I gave you guys this trade inside my Discord community. If you're just tuning in now, I told you guys to sell. Okay. Oh, if you guys have been on this here, this is my paid community. I've told my paid community to buy gold. So you guys are on a stream. You guys are going to get access to that as well, okay? But I told members in here to buy, to sell Bitcoin, excuse me. This was the chart at the time. This is what we can see right now. Okay, so we can see Bitcoin coming down. It's probably going to take a lot longer. Where's the TP1 alert? Where is that? Let's just move this one up here. Let's move this one here. Let's rename this TP1. TP1. I usually have Bloomberg running, but because I'm on the live stream, I don't want to be copyrighted for Bloomberg. So yeah, we're going to leave that to the side. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to go for any pairs, let me know. I'm happy to give you my humble opinion on what I think we can see happening. I do think, and it's actually quite proven, that towards the end of each month, the markets tend to get very dry. So, you know, I'm not looking at much currency pairs and seeing much movements, if I'm honest with you. For the pound, however, I told people when we really hit this low down here, if you manage to buy this at the start of the year, hold it. Be holding the pound, guys. Like, the pound has to take out these liquidity areas. If you go on a monthly here, the pound has to recover. It has to recover. We're not talking about the euro. We're not talking about this. I don't want to disrespect certain currencies, but like the New Zealand dollar, for example, you know, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the South African rand. We're talking about the British pound. It has to recover, guys. So there's certain areas when you buy into, you should be holding. You should be holding. Okay, if I go on AUDJPY, we held this short that I gave out on the live stream for about 3 weeks, I think it was. No, that's a lie. Maybe it was about 7 weeks. 4 to 7 weeks. Let me go on a weekly. Okay, we gave out this short. I gave out this short, and we held this for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks. For a month, we held this trade for a month, and it gave us 1,600 pips, if I'm not correct. 1,600 pips. This is the longest I ever held an AUDJPY trade. But this is what you want to be in the markets for, guys. Okay, we was able to understand, and I actually covered this on my YouTube video, so you guys can go back and have a look at any JPY breakdown video that I done on my YouTube channel. I spoke about the Japanese yen interest rate going positive for the first time in over 2 decades, and that actually provoking a lot of strength to come into the Japanese yen, which it did up here. And when this strength came in, it easily meant that we was going to short AUDJPY. We could have even shorted EuroJPY. But, you know, I had my eyes on AJ at the time. So there's a lot of fundamental factors that can help you with trading, guys. And when fundamental aspects come into the markets, it should make you more of a long-term trader, not a scalper, not a, okay, well, you know, this news is good for the pound, so we're going to buy it today. No, we should be thinking about buying it today and holding it for the foreseeable future. This is what we should be doing. We should be somewhat investing into currencies, because, this is the financial markets, guys. Sometimes what you'll find is you may get a position that you can sell or buy from, which you never will get again. For instance, Bitcoin. If you bought Bitcoin when it was £1,000 a coin, you may not get that chance again. So it's at 100,000. It's at 106,000 right now. So, as much as you can trade things, it's also good to invest into them. It's also good to buy and hold a position. You don't have to have 20 lots open, but hold a position, hold something open. Because I tell you what, if you held, a 0.10 or a 0.05 open on a 1,600 pip move, I'm pretty sure you'd be screaming money day. I'm pretty sure. On a currency pair. We're not talking about Bitcoin or gold here. We're talking about on a currency pair. There are opportunities, guys. And thankfully, I'm calling them out. I'm calling them out inside my Discord. Some of you might think, Vel, you're talking nonsense. Where did you call this trade? Let's see if I can find it. ADJPY. Where was it? Okay, let's see what date this was so we can line it up. On the 10th of July, 24. Ooh, so this was last year, the 10th of July, 24. Sell limit, 10th of July. Where was it? Was it in this Discord or was it in my Telegram? Sell limit 96. Let's have a look. 96. No, this is at 106. What date was this? This is July 24. July 24. July 24. Okay.